For generations, organized crime has existed in some way, but as the mob, the mafia, and other wealthy criminal organizations rose to prominence in the 1970s, modern criminal groups started to appear more frequently. These organizations included the American street gangs, Mexican drug cartels, and the Russian mafia. Almost every nation has a criminal organization of some form, which is referred to as organized crime. The majority of these organizations profit from human trafficking, financial crimes, drugs, and violence. In today's video, we'll be delving into the world of organized crime to discuss the top 5 richest criminal organizations. Stay glued to your screen as we begin. Number 1 on the list is Bratva. It is claimed that Bratva, the world's biggest and most powerful mafia in Russia, earns $8.5 billion annually. Anatoly Knyazev is the leader of this well-run Russian gang. On the other end of the organizational spectrum from the Yakuza are Russian mafia organizations. Professor of criminology at Oxford University and an expert on international organized crime, Federico Verisi claims that their organization is quite dispersed. The organization consists of 10 distinct quasi-autonomous brigades that function largely independently of one another. Federico claims that the group does not pool its resources and the funds are managed by a 12-member council that meets frequently in different regions of the world, often disguising their sessions as joyful occasions. Bratva is thought to have more than 9,000 members, with drug trading and human trafficking its two main sources of income. Since Russia consumes roughly 12% of the world's heroin while having only 0.5% of the world's population, Russian organized crime in general is strongly involved in the heroin trade that begins in Afghanistan. This organization is involved in numerous crime operations, including car theft, money laundering, and contract killings. Number 2 on the list is the Yamaguchi Gumi. The Yamaguchi Gumi, the largest known gang in the world, is one of several organizations that are generally referred to as Yakuza in Japan, a term that is roughly equivalent to the American use of mafia. Drug trafficking is Yamaguchi's primary source of income, according to Hiromitsu Sakaumen, the former national police chief in Japan. Yamaguchi Gumi, which was founded in 1915, isn't nearly the mafia that is depicted in movies. They behave very much like a conventional firm and have business cards, logos, and official websites. Many of the Yamaguchi members are typically unemployed or school dropouts with 1 or 2 parents of Korean or Chinese origin, in contrast to the highly educated, clever, influential members of American organized crime and Russian organized crime. Howard Abadinsky estimates that 90% of the Yamaguchi Gumi members are ethnic Koreans who have endured prejudice for many generations as a result of their ancestors' involvement in illegal activities. The Yamaguchi Gumi, which has 23,400 members and accounts for 40% of Japan's gangster population, operates in 44 of the country's 47 prefectures and generates $8 billion in annual net income from extortion, gambling, prostitution, trafficking in arms, and kickbacks in real estate and construction. The organization uses skilled scouts to recruit new members by using delinquents as bait. These potential recruits are then given pocket money and given jobs to do while they wait to join the group. The Yamaguchi Gumi Yakuza group has been welcoming those with computer and financial skills as their involvement in white-collar jobs has expanded. Each recruit is assigned a mentor, according to various experts, and the apprenticeship lasts between 5 months to 4 years, during which the apprentice resides in the house of their mentors. The Yakuza have a long history and are among the most centrally controlled organizations in the world, according to Dennis McCarthy, author of An Economic History of Organized Crime. The Yakuza are united by, quote, elaborate hierarchies, as opposed to other East Asian gangs like the Chinese triads, which are a loose association of criminals linked by familiarities. Once initiated, members of the Yakuza are required to disregard all other allegiances in favor of the Yakuza. Number 3 on the list is the Camorra. Almost everyone has heard of the Sopranos when it comes to the mob. The Camorra is one of the richest criminal organizations in the world. It's been in operation for hundreds of years and was founded in Naples during the 19th century. The organization was founded as a prison gang in the 19th century and was based in Naples and spread to Italy. As members were freed, the organization prospered by providing protection services and serving as a vehicle for political organization among Italy's impoverished throughout the deadly political conflicts of the 1960s. Similar to the Yakuza, the Camorra is made up of several distinct clans that operate collectively. They dominate important businesses like milk and fish, and they are primarily in Italy. In Naples, they also have control over the coffee industry and well over 2,000 bakeries. Over 112 Camorra clans with well over 6,800 members are thought to exist. The Camorra engages in a variety of legal enterprises, including extortion, murder, protection gangs, gambling, trafficking, and even counterfeiting. The sky's the limit when it comes to this particular set of bad guys. This clan doesn't have any boundaries that they're reluctant to cross because local authorities are under their control and their top-tier bosses live lavish lifestyles. Number 4 on the list is the 'Ndrangheta. The 'Ndrangheta, which is headquartered in Calabria, is the second largest mafia organization in Italy in terms of revenue. While the 'Ndrangheta engages in many of the same illegal operations as the Camorra, it has distinguished itself by forging relationships with South American cocaine traffickers and holds a significant portion of the transatlantic drug traffic that supplies Europe. 'Ndrangheta was founded in the 19th century. The word itself is said to have Greek roots, meaning Society of Men of Honor. Although the organization is occasionally viewed as a single mob, it's made up of numerous smaller clans, or ndrangheta, that function in a family-based, web-like structure. The structure can loosely be divided into mandamenti, which consist of local ndrangheta familia clans, and the Cremine, which is known as the organization's highest council. Each ndrangheta has over 50 members and is in charge of its regional activities. There is a widely accepted belief that the 'Ndrangheta is the only mafia organization that exists on all 7 continents. According to experts, the 'Ndrangheta thrives outside of Italy in part because nations like Canada do not have as much anti-mafia legislation as Italy, making it difficult to prosecute organized crime. Additionally, the 'Ndrangheta have been growing its business operation in the United States and supporting the New York criminal families of the Bonanno and Gambino. With its criminal allies, it has always had good relations. The 'Ndrangheta has increased its criminal and unlawful activities, which now include drug sales and investments in legitimate companies that could be used to launder money. Lastly on the list is the Sinaloa Cartel. The Sinaloa Cartel is a name that most people have heard of. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, it was one of the most renowned cartels. The largest drug cartel in Mexico is called Sinaloa, and it's one of the several gangs that terrorize Mexican citizens while acting as a bridge between South American suppliers of illegal substances and an unstoppable American market. The White House Office of Drug Control Policies estimates that America spends $100 billion on illegal drugs each year, and the RAND Corporation says that about $6.5 billion of that reaches Mexican cartels. Sinaloa Cartel is making about $3 billion annually with an estimated 60% market share. Initially, they were only transporting a few kilograms at a time, but as time passed, so did the Senator, their products. The Sinaloa Cartel started to expand its membership through the trafficking of Colombians. As their demand increased, El Chapo, the exclusively terrifying leader, is well known all across the world. He was once regarded as public enemy number 1. He's notorious for pulling off the most incredible prison breaks. Although Sinaloa traffics drugs all across the whole of Mexico, Chicago is where they concentrate their efforts. The Sinaloa Cartel is thought to be one of the most renowned and significant exporters of illegal drugs to the United States. They have secured major highways running through the country. Their money is invested profitably, used to expand their empire, and used to bribe government officials. That brings an end to today's video, and we hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and please do well to like and subscribe to our channel to get more interesting videos. Give us your thoughts on the video in the comments section below, and turn on post notifications by clicking on the bell icon to get a notification anytime we drop a video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.